Great, thank you.
Current streak of 75 in a row. So.
You are 15 questions away from the million. Are you ready to go? Have a look at this for 100 euros.
Okay. What's usually placed on a birthday cake? Pebbles, dynamite, stones, candles. I'd candles.
Good start. You have 100 euros. Good. Here's 200 euros worth.
Which of these is a satirical show? Sheep Island, Pig Island, Horse Island, Bull Island. That'd be Bull Island.
It's right.
Yeah,
you have 200 euros.
Called Bullshit Island, so...
Now, moving on, here's one for 300 euros.
Who led the Israelites out of Egypt? Isaac, Moses, John the Baptist, Jesus Christ. That'd be Moses.
You think it's B. Very well done. You have 300 euros. You're doing well. Fair play to you. Have a look at this for 500 euros.
Complete this line of Keats' poem. A thing of beauty is a cold curry, Dublin bus, joy forever, politician. Happy a thing of beauty is joy forever.
C.
And hashtag Christ
That's
alive.
the right answer.
And it's not the right answer, but I know if Tom is playing this, I was just telling him, I'll say Christ alive, no time, just play the clip. Even though
you
it's not
still
the
have
right answer.
all
He did
three
that,
lifelines left. You have 50-50.
I know there's a
phone
celebrity
friend,
special on the
and
29th,
ask the
so
audience.
This is for
Great
eight,
start.
So.
Here's the next question for 1,000 euros. Get this, and that's the least that you can leave with. Here's the question. Take your time.
Which of the following is the collective term for geese? Haggle, taggle, waggle, gaggle. That'd be a gaggle.
Final
geese.
answer
That's gonna
is
help me out in
Shall we go to orange?
in spades, actually. Although I've heard it's actually also heard of
You looked like you knew what you were doing,
gander,
and you
actually.
did. That's
Well,
the right
I put
answer.
gander
You
and
just
gaggle,
won 1,000 euros.
So it's 80, so...
You have 1,000 euros. That is yours to take away and do with as you please. You now have the chance to double your money by answering this question. 2,000 euros.
Okay. How many tentacles does an octopus have? 12, 8, 4, 16. That'd be 8. Octo being 8.
You think it's B.
Greek, so.
Now you're really
81.
moving. You have yourself 2,000 euros. You have 2,000 euros. You are now 9 questions away from 1 million euros. Let's try and move you closer to it. Take a look at this one for 4,000 euros.
Okay. An increase in speed or velocity is called inertia, acceleration, friction, gravity. That'd be acceleration.
You think it's B. Storming ahead.
82.
You now have 4,000 euros. Question 8 is worth 8,000 euros. Remember, though, there is a built-in loss of 3,000 euros if you get it wrong. Take a look at the question.
Okay, so... Ricky Byrne sings Nobody Wants to Be Lonely in a duet with Jennifer Lopez, Madonna, Jerry Halliwell, Christina Aguilera. That'd be Christina Aguilera.
You think it's D. This was your chance to win 8,000 euros, and you took it. You have 8,000 euros. Here comes question 9. I must remind you, if you answer this correctly, then you stand to win 16,000 euros. If you were to get it wrong, you will drop 7,000 euros. Good luck. Here it is.
Okay. Which artist painted The Scream? Henri Matisse, Edvard Munch, Frans Hals, Peter Paul Rubens. That'd be Edvard Munch did The Scream.
You think it's
and I did misspell Peter Paul Rubens, actually. It's R-E-U-B-N-S,
It's the right answer. You now have 16,000
yeah,
euros.
Rubens is Dutch.
You still have all 3 lifelines left. You have 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience. The last answer got you 16,000 euros. You are flying. Here is 32 grand's worth. Look it over, think it over, decide whether you want to go for it.
Alright, this is for 85, so... Which Irish dramatist wrote The Queer Fellow? Brennan Behan, Oliver Goldsmith, Brian Friel, Samuel Beckett. That'd be Brian Behan also did the
You
Borstal
think it's A?
as well. It's a shame that it's Oliver Goldsmith and not Tom Stoppard.
When you leave the game,
if you
can
know,
be
you
sure
know.
of one thing. You will take with you a minimum of 32,000 euros. It's the correct answer.
85, so...
You now have 32,000 euros. Fantastic. Whatever happens, you're going to leave the game with that amount, and you deserve it. You've played a blinder. You are now 5 questions away from $1 million. The next one is worth 64,000 euros. You might as well play. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Have a look at question 11.
Okay. In which year did Iraq gain independence from Britain? 1932, 1922, 1952, 1942. That'd be 1932.
You think it's A. You are guaranteed a check for 32,000 euros. I'm tearing it up. You won't need it. You've just won 64,000 euros.
86, so...
The next question is question 12. If you get this, you will be just 3 questions away from 1 million. You are guaranteed 32,000. You're currently on 64,000 euros, and this one could get you a cool 125,000. Now relax, take your time, get ready for the question.
87, so this is for 87, so... Name an immigrant to pass through Ellis Island. Mary Mahoney, Annie Moore, Mary Duggan, Charlotte Cooper. That'd be Annie Moore.
You think it's B. So far, you had a cracking game, but the crack still goes on. You have just won 125,000 euros.
87, so...
125,000 euros, that is what you have reached, a fantastic achievement. With the next question, you'll be playing for 250,000 euros, a quarter of $1 million. But a word of caution. Should you guess the wrong answer, you will lose the sum of 93,000 euros, a massive drop back to 32,000. Think about it. Look at the question. Decide whether you want to play.
All right. Which king of Leinster brought Strongbow into Ireland? Madmorda, Grandub, Ayu, D. MacMurrough. That'd be D. MacMurrough who did that.
You think it's D. Well, you could have walked away with 125,000 euros, but you chose not to. Which is just as well, considering you've just won 250,000 euros. You are now just 2 questions away from 1 million euros. Whatever happens, you have done remarkably well. You have 250,000. You now have the chance to play for 500,000. Look at the question, reason it through, decide whether or not you want to play. Remember, get this wrong, you will go right back to 32,000 euros. So, take your time. Here is the question.
In Hindu mythology, how did Dhanvantari serve the gods? Artist, messenger, physician, musician. Dhanvantari and prediction this one Maimonides.
C.
Which for people who don't know, Dhanvantari physician, Maimonides.
Whoever said that probably wasn't playing for 500,000, and you are. Nevertheless, it's true on this occasion. You've just won 500,000 euros.
Okay. See, for this one, I support Maimonides as episode.
Remember, you still have all 3 lifelines left. You have won 500,000 euros, but we would love to see you leave the game as a millionaire. You have done fantastically well. The next question is all that stands in your way. Get it right, you have won 1 million euros. Remember, you don't have to go for it. You can quit right now and not risk losing what you have won. Whatever your decision, we wish you the best of luck, and congratulations for being a great contestant. This is the question for
right, this
1
is for
million
90
euros.
in the 6-pack, so... Which of these is not associated with the Crimean War? Balaclava helmet, cardigan, Wellington boot, raglan sleeve. That'd be Wellington boot.
You think it's C. You played for 1 million euros, the biggest prize in the game, and you won. You will now join the small list of names that have managed to claim that fantastic prize. You are a millionaire. You have won 1 million in euros. It's an absolutely wonderful achievement. Well done. Our very best wishes to you. Thank you for a great game.
Draw card again, number 298, my 6th for today and my 6th in a row, so... That being said, thanks for watching. Remember, this was the 6th game of 16 I have to do for today.